So just become aware of the whole of the body and just allow it to relax. Give yourself full permission to let everything go. Any issues or problems or jobs, plans, any concerns, whatever your to-do list is for the rest of the day. Just let it go. For the next 20 minutes, there's nothing worth thinking about. And there's nothing more important than this time that you're going to spend on your well-being. So again, just be aware of the body and allow it to be completely relaxed and all the muscles soft. Allow the legs to be limp and heavy, the arms to be limp and heavy. Allow the senses to become aware of whatever's happening, sounds inside the room and outside the room. Aware of the contact points where the body is touching the earth. The grounded quality of being held by the earth. And just become aware of your breath and allow it to be natural. And wherever you feel the breath the most, rest your attention there. So if you feel the breath the most in the belly, just rest attention there. Or if you feel it the most in the chest, or maybe the nostrils, wherever it feels the most active, just rest in attention with the breath. And the mind will wander off, and when you notice that's happened, just gently come back to the breath. And if you want, you can use a mental note of in, out. Just mentally noting in on the in breath and out on the out breath. And that might just help to stay with the breath. In, out. And also aware of how the body feels as the breath comes in. Just noticing how the inhale makes the body feel and how the exhale feels in the body. So we're aware of the breath and aware also of how the breath is making the body feel. The inhale usually has more of an energetic charge to it, and the exhale usually has more of a relaxing feeling tone to it. So just feeling the energy of the inhale on the body. And that easing, relaxing quality of the exhale. In, out. And now we'll scan awareness around the body, body part by body part. And just become curious about how each body part feels, with a non-judgmental mind. And when we shift attention around the body in this way, we're taking that awareness away from the mind, away from the thoughts, and into the body. And in doing so, the nervous system settles, eases, and the mind follows. So we settle the body and the nervous system, and we settle the mind. So we'll start with the left leg. Just become aware of the left leg, the thigh muscle, the hamstrings, the knee, and the calf muscle and the shin bone. The whole of the left leg. Allow it to be heavy and soft and as limp as a wet rag. So heavy and so limp that it almost feels completely immobile. And now bring in the awareness of the left foot, the bottom of the left foot, the top of the left foot, and all the toes of the left foot. And now we'll sweep awareness up and down the left leg with the breath. So breathing in from the toes up the left leg to the left hip, and then breathing out down the leg back to the toes. So we're sweeping the energy up with the breath, sweeping it back down with the breath. Sweeping the awareness on the inhale from the toes up to the hip, and let it cascade down like a waterfall on the out breath, back down. And now we'll repeat that process on the right leg, so just become aware of the right leg now. The right leg soft and heavy. The thigh muscle relaxed. The hamstrings rested. The knee, calf muscle, shin bone. The right foot, all the bones in the right foot, the toes of the right foot, the bottom of the right foot. And now sweeping awareness on the inhale from the toes up the leg to the right hip. On the exhale, back down the leg to the toes. Sweeping the energy up and down the right leg with the breath. When the mind wanders, just come back. And now become aware of both legs together. And imagining both legs deeply relaxed and rested. And we'll sweep awareness now, both legs at the same time. So breathing in from the toes, up the legs, to the top of the legs. On the exhale, breathing back down, feel that energy sweeping down to the bottom, to the toes. Now become aware of the lower back, aware of any tension or tightness in this area. Often a lot of discomfort can be in this area for a lot of people. If that's the case for you, just becoming aware of that. And now we'll sweep awareness up the spine, from the bottom of the spine, breathing up to the top of the spine, and on the exhale, breathing back down from the top of the spine to the bottom. Sweeping the energy with the breath up and down the spine with the breath. Becoming aware of the healing quality that can be sensed when we bring awareness, gentle, kind awareness, to the spine in this way. A hub for the nervous system, and just allowing the breath to breeze through each vertebrae. Healing energy, breathing up and down the spine. Allow that exhale to just cascade down the spine like water. And just noticing how good that feels. Simple awareness of the spine. And on the next inhale, breathe up to the top of the spine, and then allow that awareness to trickle down the left arm, right down to the left fingers, the tips of the left hand. And now holding in your awareness the left arm and the left hand, and allow it to be as soft and as heavy and as limp as a wet rag. And now sweeping awareness with the breath from the tips of the left hand, the fingers of the left hand, up the arm to the shoulder. On the exhale, breathing back down again, sweeping the energy up and down the left arm with the breath. Shifting attention over to the right arm, allow the bicep and the tricep to just fall away from the bone. The muscles in the forearm falling away from the bone. Getting a sense of the arteries and the veins in the wrist, and the activity of nerve endings and cells all settling down, being gently pulled towards the ground by gravity. And aware of the right hand, tingling sensations, vibration, buzzing. And now sweep awareness with the breath from the tips of the fingers of the right hand up the right arm to the shoulder. On the exhale, sweeping back down. Healing energy sweeping up and down the right arm with the breath. Become aware of the muscles all around the face area now, the lips and the jaw and the eyes. Allow all the tension to melt away. And if you want, you can put a little tiny smile on the corners of your mouth and just see what that does. Just a little tiny smile on the corners of the mouth can have a massive effect on the body and the mind. And now just become aware of the whole of the body now, and the breath coming in and out of the body, air coming in from the room into the body, becoming oxygen, leaving the body, becoming air again. Feeling that sense of connection with the air, keeping us alive, connection with the earth, holding us up. The body deeply resting now, nervous system regulating, resetting in a deeply restorative state. a waking sleep, you could say. So just rest for the one more minute and just enjoy this sense of rest that you've cultivated just by shifting attention into the body.